Hey everybody, so excited. My name is Kate Quinn. I'm an educator for Janome, and I want to share this fabulous new Versa ST long arm that we have. So this is a 20-inch throat. One of the first things that really jumps out at me when I look at it is look at this amazing and powerful lighting. We also have lighting all along this underbrace of the machine, so your project is fully illuminated. The other aspect that is so unique about this table that's an important feature is I can raise and lower this table to standing height. It has a very strong base, so even when I'm standing up, if I'm trying to sew, then there is not any vibration. So real quick, we'll just show you. I'm just going to pick up that bobbin thread here. And we'll just stitch a tiny bit so you can see how the table responds. One of the additional features is I can start it with the start button. So if I have any mobility issues or if I'm just standing up and I want to have my feet on the ground, I can start it with the start button and I can sew. If the machine is going faster, I'll just bump up the speed so you can see. Still, the vibration is very easy to control. There isn't any wobbling of the table, no shifting. It feels rock solid. So next, I want to share some of the features if we're going to sit down. So we have programmable positions. If you're just wanting a stand-up or a sit-down or a stool, or you and your friend, you can do that. You can adjust that to be perfectly what you want. We'll go ahead and put it in that seated position so we can show you a few more features of this. Right on the screen, one of the very important features that I love is the ability to use this flywheel. As I bring it down, you'll notice then that I could position the needle anywhere I want. In addition, difficult to see right now, if you look inside the foot, there is a laser light, so I can use that laser to precisely position anywhere I want when I'm working on my quilting design. So right now we were in manual mode. I'm going to move it to the regulated mode, my favorite, of course. I've got two different options. When I select this one that has this circle right here, you'll see it gives me a speed option. I'm going to put it on about 12. As I start, I can use that button again. Notice that the needle is moving even if I'm not. If I move and I stop, that needle's moving. This cruise function is great to give me very sharp, precise corners. So I'll turn this off just so you can hear me better. That ability of the machine to stitch and continue stitching, what it allows is these beautiful, really sharp, clean corners. The machine doesn't have to ramp up to speed when you change direction because it's already going, and then it can quickly get to your performance speed without any hesitation. If I'm sewing with perhaps a template and I need the machine to respond in a more precise way, I can start using the other system, and what this will do is, as I'm sewing, if I'm moving, it's going to move, and if I stop, it will stop. And then I can have the needle down, reposition my template, and press the gas, and then I can move, and it will go exactly where I want it to go. This is useful when you need it to do exactly what you want. Just a tip for ruler work, I also recommend that you always stop before repositioning. These are some of our fabulous Janome tools. This is the Stitch in the Ditch ruler, and I can ride this right along our awesome ruler foot, and it'll fit right in there very securely, very easy to get this beautiful straight line. I can use any of the reference lines on there, and I can precisely line it up for a 90-degree change of directions. The little bump stop will fit right up against your seam and allow you to have a beautiful seam. Another feature of this machine is the fact that we have interchangeable feet. Right now I put the ruler foot on. This is our glide foot, a nice large bowl. If you have lumpy seams or applique units or anything like that, having this smooth action foot allows you to glide over those seams. We have couching feet, a binding square foot. We have lots of options to be able to use with this amazing machine. I'm going to show you one other cool feature that quilters will love. How many times have you lost your scissors or your tweezers or any accessory that you need that's metal? This has a unique magnet collar, and I can stick it right up there. It won't interfere with my sewing, and it's readily findable and easily able to be used whenever I need to trim or do anything. One additional feature that is important with this machine, when I want to tack off, I can just hold the needle up down button and it will walk the needle for me so I can do precise tacking off to lock my stitches in place. Let's show you one last feature that I think is so terrific about this machine. Here is your regulation sensor. You're going to always make sure that whenever you're working with this machine in regulated mode, that you're covering both sensors. Because I have two sensors close to the needle and they're talking to each other, I get very accurate and precise stitch regulation. If I was working here and my other regulation information is coming from far away of the needle, then you're not getting good regulation because the movement here would be small and out here possibly a lot bigger if you're going around. But because these are both right next to the needle and they're working together, they really help you get that beautiful stitch regulation. So you can see just from the lines that we have sewn here, you can see really a beautiful stitch. This is at that 10 stitches per inch, very nice and clean and very even. One awesome last feature. There's so many features on this machine, right? Look at this gigantic bobbin. The M-class bobbin is about 3 of a regular bobbin, so you're going to be able to stitch quite a bit before you have to get up and wind a new bobbin. Because the bobbin winder is a separate product off of the machine, I can have a ready wound bobbin all ready to go, and I can quickly change that out when I'm finished with my bobbin, so I don't have any problems just continuing and getting right back to stitching. So hope you enjoyed our new Versa ST. That's for stationary. It is a 20-inch throat, and because of the way this one is made, if you're that person who is a sit-down quilter and you're ready to ramp up and you have this machine, you can also purchase the frame and add the automation if you want to. One of that unique feature that is part of the new Versa ST. Thanks guys, have a great day from Janome.